Hi guys, welcome to Bitcoingem channel. I hope you all are doing great. So in this video, we are going to look into Bitcoin and we'll do a macro analysis of Bitcoin. What is important price for Bitcoin to flip into support to see new all-time highs, or if we don't, then how low can we go? So we look at different sides, different possibilities, and I'll give you my point of view about the overall Bitcoin price action. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you're joining me for the first time, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Let us begin today's video. So we look into the Bitcoin chart, and this is a Bitcoin daily chart, and I've highlighted important levels for you. If I'll show you my tweet that was on 7th of January. This was 7 January 2022. This was my tweet that I'm, as per my risk management strategy, I'm open with the idea that Bitcoin can nuke to 22K. Of course, this will not happen immediately. It will take its time, but this is looking at the macro structure. I am allocating my capital accordingly, not a financial advice. BTC close above 48K will invalidate this play completely. This was my 7th January tweet where I told you that unless and until Bitcoin does not flip 48K into support, in macro, looking at the macro scenario, I see Bitcoin going lower rather than higher. So now I'm talking about macro picture. I'm not talking about what's happening on weekly basis. I give you every week, I give you Bitcoin 1 minute analysis that is for the short time, for the next 2 or 3 weeks, how I see Bitcoin price moving. If we look at this week's analysis just 5 days ago, just listen to this, how accurate we were in this. Let me show you this analysis. I hope you all are doing great. So this is a quick 1 minute video on Bitcoin 46,300. This region is an important price point for Bitcoin right now. We are trying to break it, flipping this into support, and we will keep continuing higher. And I see Bitcoin hitting 48,250, 5250. And if we get some parabolic move, we can also go and hit 52,350. But 46,300 is important. If we reject this, then we can go lower, and 44,300 and 42,200. These are the two targets we can likely hit in some good downwards selling pressure. So this is where I see Bitcoin ranging in the coming 1 or 2 weeks. So for short-term Bitcoin price action, do you see the accuracy? I told you very clearly 46,300 is important price. If we are able to flip it into support, then we can go higher. But if we reject it, we will go lower, 44,300 and 42,200. These were the two prices given to you, and we have hit both the prices very accurately. In the similar sense, looking at the macro picture, if I look at the weekly chart, for me, the most important price that Bitcoin needs to flip on the weekly time frame, if we are talking about new all-time highs. I'm not talking about sideways action. We can keep continuing in this range forever. It is not about that. It's only with keeping in mind, if we want to go for new all-time highs, 48K is the region for me that we need to flip into support on the weekly time frame. I've written it over here very clearly. Flip this R into S, that is flip this resistance into support on the weekly time frame for new all-time high. So I'm not just talking about 1 or 2 daily candles. I need a good consolidation on the weekly time frame. So we need to spend a good amount of time here if we want to create a new all-time high and create a new entire range for Bitcoin price action. So unless and until we don't do that, I don't see new all-time high coming in. Just 1 or 2 daily candles won't do this for me, in my opinion. And looking at the short time frame picture, so now when I talk about short, it's not immediate 1 week video, but looking at the daily time frame, we have seen some good upside momentum. And if we want to continue this momentum, for me it is very important that Bitcoin stays above 42,000 price. This is a range that I'm giving you. It's very important for me that Bitcoin stays above 42,000 or 42,200. This is the range, it is important. If Bitcoin can stay above this on the daily and weekly closing, then there is still some definitely upside left in the Bitcoin chart. But if at all it rejects this, if we start getting, if we break this and we start getting price like this, then I think Bitcoin will go lower rather than higher. But let's assume we go down, we deviate, and we again come back and we consolidate above 42, then Bitcoin will go higher rather than lower. So in the immediate time frame, also like in the next few weeks or 1 month, if we want this bullish price action to continue, I would like to see Bitcoin price consolidating above 42,000. If we go below, then I think we will start talking about ranges of 37, 33, 32, and 28 will be back in play. But looking at the macro, see, when I talk about macro, I don't talk about even daily time frames. When I talk about macro, it is weekly and monthly time frames. For us to go to new all-time high, we need to flip 48K. Unless we don't flip it, on the macro time frame, so in the coming next few months or by the year end, it is very much possible that we can see all these lower targets being hit. And I have given a very specific message. This message is to myself, it's not to you. I'm just sharing this with you. If at all we get Bitcoin price anywhere near 26,000 or anywhere below 26,000, then this is the message for me: buy as much as you can if opportunity presents. If at all we get an opportunity to buy Bitcoin or even altcoins, good altcoins, when Bitcoin is at 26K, then I think it will be once in a lifetime opportunity, in my opinion. So as the price goes lower, I have said it a lot of times, even on Twitter. Please follow me on Twitter if you don't. I do my best to post valuable content to all of you, and it would be a great support if you follow me on Twitter and also on YouTube. The lower we'll go, the more bullish I will become. Because as somebody who wants to make money in the market, I think it is amazing opportunity to buy low rather than buy high. So the lower we go, I will become more bullish rather than bearish. And the higher we'll go, I will definitely become bearish because that's the time to sell. So I am macro bullish on Bitcoin and on crypto as a space. Everybody knows that's why I am over here. I live on crypto. I live on crypto trading and investing. This is my 24/7 work. I don't do anything else. So I am perma bull when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto as a space. When it comes to price action, it has to go up and down, and that's why I do what I do. Because as an analyst, as someone who wants to analyze the price action, you cannot be a perma bull, you cannot be a perma bear. You have to be an objective analyst, and you need to see what's possible, because everything is an opportunity. Price going down is an opportunity, price going up is also an opportunity. It does not matter. Price moving sideways is also an opportunity. You just need to know how to trade it. That is it, plain and simple. So if at all we get opportunity to go below, you will see I have highlighted these zones in green color, not in red. So the lower we go, it's for me, I would like to see green. That means the lower we go, the buying opportunity is there for all of us. So on the macro level, unless and until we don't break 48K and we flip this into support on the weekly time frame, so we need good few days to a few weeks above this price if we want to go for a new all-time high, and if we want to go for a new all-time high with good sustainable price action. Okay, not just blow off tops. But even if we want to go for a blow off top, we need to flip this 48k into support. Unless we don't flip this into support on the weekly time frame, there is a good amount of chance for us going lower. This again, I'm telling you, this is about macro, like in a few months or a few by the year end. I'm not talking about anything immediately. I still see in the shorter time frame, I think there is still upside potential left. If we look at the weekly stoch RSI also, it's still on the upper side, and there is still some upside potential left in this Bitcoin chart, in my opinion. But for that, we need to stay above 42k. We need a weekly closing above 42k. If we get a weekly closing below 42k, then I think things will start getting more bearish in terms of price. So if you're a trader, I think Bitcoin gives amazing opportunity to trade. Because of Bitcoin, we get amazing opportunity to trade altcoins, and that is a great opportunity in my opinion in today's market anywhere in the world. So as a trader, I think you would love these swings. As an investor, the lower we go, the more bullish you should become, and you should buy as much as possible, in my opinion, because ultimately we will break out of this range. On the macro level, Bitcoin has always been on the uptrend. There is no downtrend. Look at this chart. Bitcoin has always been on an uptrend if we talk about macro analysis. So there is nothing bearish when it comes to macro. If you are just here to buy Bitcoin and forget it for the next 4 5 years, I think you will be very happy with your buys Bitcoin in this zone, in any of this zone. If you talk about 2025, 2026, these price actions won't matter at all. Just buy and keep it for the next 4 or 5 years. So this was a quick Bitcoin video. I wanted to share this with you. I hope this was of some value to you. Do share this video among other people who are in crypto and who you think will get some insight out of this video. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Take care. Bye bye.